Hello, race fans, and here we are, folks. It is, man, I can't believe we're here. It seems like the time has just flown by. We're here with the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. It's the Season 2 playoffs. The Championship 4 is time to get it on here tonight at Phoenix, live here on Rice Motorsports TV. And you can see right there, folks, the Championship 4, William Brown, Ken Baum Jr., Jimmy Barr, and Carson Pittman will battle it out for the Season 2 Championship tonight here at Phoenix. And, well, we're excited to get going here and see who's going to take home that championship trophy. And, of course, let's give a shout-out to our sponsors. Thank them for their support all season long. That would be Sonic Graphic Design, Admin Box, Turn 2 Terribles, and Buster's Corner. And our broadcast sponsor, SRM Design, official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. And, well, you know, the title pretty much says it all. There's not much else to say there. You know, we'll bring up the standings anyway. And, of course, you know, the sort of the points reset. So it's just the top four that can battle for the win there. And, like I said, William Brown, Ken Baum Jr., Jimmy Barr, and Carson Pittman, they'll be vying for that championship. And, you know, we got about maybe a couple of minutes before we go to qualifying. Let's grab, we're going to hear Robbie Bice, bring him up here in the booth with us real quick. Hey, Robbie, Tony in the booth. He got a copy. Hey, man, I tell you, man, it has been one heck of a season, man. And it just seems like the time has just flown by.
Yeah, it has. Especially
Yeah, absolutely, man. I tell you, it is something, man, and it's been a great season, man. And I tell you, so now it's down to these four here, and now it is just whoever finished the highest order tonight for the champions.
Just like NASCAR.
Just like NASCAR,
highest finisher wins. So
exactly.
It's, you know, I mean, anything could happen. So yeah, no points, no nothing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. I mean, they're very equal tonight. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. Just like NASCAR.
Absolutely, man. And then the deal with the teams. That's almost pretty much a done deal. Turn 2 Terribles, they're right at the front there. But,
yeah.
I mean, that's more of a team effort. That would take a lot from all the team to get the points they need to overturn them. Right. So that's almost a wrap itself as well.
It is. And the problem with the teams is that everybody having different numbers of members on the team. Like if we have 4, that has 5. We just take the highest finisher. So, but right. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much over. I mean, it's kind of hard to do teams where you've got some with 6, some with 5, some with 3, some with 1. So it's kind of hard. But yeah, it's pretty much, I think, over. I mean, but you know, second, third, I think maybe it's up for grabs, but I think 1 is done.
10-4, man, and of course that would be Turn 2 Terribles. But yeah, so it looks like the checkered flag is in the air. I'm gonna put you back down to your channel so you can go have fun qualifying one more time, man. So good luck in the race. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, man.
Okay, folks. Robbie's down there with everybody else getting ready to get going here in qualifying. And let's see who we see getting out there. I see Ken Baum Jr. making his way out. One of your championship final 4. You know, Phoenix, I guess technically you could say it's a short track. It's 1 mile length there. And so, yeah. But I tell you, they love racing at this track here. You know, it always has a little bit of an unusual layout, and then especially it always throws me off ever since they redesigned it. And oh no, he gets going down into the wall there. He may not have a qualifying time at all, so that may be it for Ken Baum Jr. He may be starting at the back, and there's Nick Cannon. So, you know, like Robbie said, you know, you never know what's going to happen, and so. Here's Nick now coming around, and let's see if this is him completing his first hot lap, and that might have been the start of it because there's no time on the board. As long as he doesn't make contact with the wall or anything like that, he will get a time. Going down what used to be the front stretch now is, so I guess you could say, is the back stretch. And so he'll be coming around now to complete this lap here. Coming to the stripe there, let's see where Nick ends up at. Right now, he's in the P2 position, 27.506. See, there's Jeremy Zarfos. He's P3 at the moment, 27.551. And let's see, there's Jimmy Barr. He's one of our playoff contestants, currently P5 at 27.578. Looks like he's done with his qualifying there. And so the folks are, everybody's going around and finishing their qualifying, and of course we will be going to the race immediately after that. Let's take a look at the info out here. And boy, it's 71-degree air temperature, winds only 2 miles an hour. They got 4 sets of tires to work with tonight for 120 laps around this 1 mile facility. And always, as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV, and we appreciate you tuning in every week. And so please like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And they're going to wrap up qualifying, and we're going to go ahead and take a moment and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be ready to rock and roll here. You're watching the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm talking here. You know who you're talking to? My old man! On my way to Monday Night Raw.
Terribles, Port Royal Speedway. We've got Devin Borden with us.
Keen Motorsports Shop here with Kyle Keen.
Sitting here with Sean Keen. We're going to talk a little bit about racing history.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
Okay, folks, we're here getting ready to get going here, and they didn't do it. They did like a very short race pace lap there, and we're racing already, so didn't get a chance to do the starting grid, but hey, the final race of the season is on. Matthew Fitz is right at the start there, right at up front. Boy, he got a good jump there. He's followed by Nick Cannon in that second position. And now the top three, they've all moved up 2, 3, and 4 positions each. Not sure what, something weird happened there. Not sure. I thought it was, I got a chance to look at it very quickly. I thought it was Carson Pittman on the pole, but something happened. He's not even showing on the lead lap now. And Nick Cannon in that second position. Jeremy Sarfos third. Ken Baum Jr. now in the 4th spot. You can see the drivers there that are highlighted in green. Those are your championship 4. And there is something strange. There's something strange going on here. I think the timing and scoring is finally catching up. Ken Baum Jr. in the 4th position. There it is. Now it's sorted itself out. One of our other contestants there, Jimmy Barr, in the 7th spot there. Jimmy, he's one of our webcam drivers out there tonight, racing along in that 7th position so far. Lap 4 of 120. That was strange because they came out. They were lining up on the grid, and next thing I know, the pace car was coming down pit road. Because usually they have like 2 pace laps, but it didn't seem like they had barely one there this time. They might have decided to just accelerate the start there and get this show on the road. Jimmy Barr now taking a look at Lucas Nildress down on the inside. Behind him, there's David Smith Jr., and he's our other driver with a webcam tonight. Currently running in that 9th position. And everybody's getting strung out already here. Getting ready for a long evening here at Phoenix. Now behind him, William Brown, he's the 3rd contestant in the final 4 that we're looking at tonight, currently in that 10th position. Now he's actually gained 3 positions from where he started, and Carson Pittman now back in the 15th position. And he's, according to the graphic, he was on the pole, and it's saying that he lost 14 spots. So something screwy happened with iRacing, and not sure what that was. But, man, what a way to start the final race of the season. But, you know, that's okay with Matthew Fitz because he's right up at the front, enjoying that view right at the front. Boy, he's got Nick Cannon right on him. Nick Cannon always looking to try to get a win. Maybe see if he can get one here on the final race of the season there. The two of them starting to pull away from the rest of the field just a little bit. Cannon over half a second ahead of 42 Jeremy Zarfos there. Jeremy, he's got his hands full with the number 2 there, Ken Baum Jr. And right now, Ken, he is in the position to be. He is leading the championship 4 drivers in the highest position at the moment. Jimmy Barr is the next one. He's still in that 7th position. He's running behind Lucas Nildress. I think that he's just getting in a rhythm here. You know, there's a long ways to go. Lap 10 of 120. So definitely have quite a ways to go for sure. Matthew Fitz continues to lead with Nick Cannon in that 2nd spot. All these guys right here, and even Ken Baum Jr., he doesn't seem to be pressing Jeremy Zarfos too much here at the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. Right behind him there, Kevin Click in that 35 machine. You know, he is just here to race, not in the playoffs. Hey, every race, if there's an opportunity to win, you know these guys are going to go for it. Let's look a little further back in the order. Dylan Hastings right now, he's rounding out your top 10. But I tell you, I can't wait to see what happens next season. Because, you know, we had talked to him earlier in the season. You know, he had missed a lot of races at the very beginning of the season. So that really did play a role in him not being able to get into the playoffs. He just simply didn't have enough points. He finished well many times, but just didn't have enough points under his belt to get into the playoffs at all. So, hey, man, it's a great field out here tonight, too. 23 cars in the server for the season finale. That's sometimes, you know, you'll see it fall off a little bit, but great to see so many guys come out and supporting the league here at this final stage of the season. Carson Pittman now up to that 14th position. Now he's trying to make a move on a 96, Michael Zuver, and trying to make it 13 if he can get around Zuver here as it comes to the stripe. He's just about there, going down through the dog leg there. Fitz still a good half a second ahead of Cannon out front there. Now Pittman moves into that 13th spot. Jimmy Barr and William Brown, two championship 4 contestants, right there nose to tail. Brown right behind the number 12. They both need to get up there where Ken Baum Jr. is. So Ken, you know what Ken knows. He knows that they're not too far behind him, and can't afford to fall asleep at the wheel here tonight. That's for sure. And consistency is everything. Staying out of trouble is everything. Pittman still in that 13th spot, and you can see the whole field is spread out nicely here. Dylan Hastings now in that 9th spot. Got a nice gap between him. He's 4/10 behind Brown, over almost 2 seconds ahead of Ryan Broderick, now in that 10th position. Carson Pittman picking up another spot, now in the 11th position, so he's trying to make his way through the field. If we do get a caution, I might have to see if I can grab Robbie and find out what happened, because according to the data, it was saying that he started on the pole, but he obviously got oh boy, asking you shall receive, and oh man, that was Carl Fitz, I believe, and he's I think he's getting towed back to pit road, and heavy damage there for the number 18. He may be on pit road for a while. The front end of that Chevy all tore up. And let's go back and take a look, see if we can see what happened to Carl there. And so there he is. He's all by himself right there. Is that his son? Oh, his son's about to, okay, his son laps him there. And he's going to the turn. He almost collects Ken Baum Jr. In fact, he did. He caused Ken Baum Jr. also get into the wall there. Where is Ken Baum Jr.? He did manage to continue on. Let's roll that back and see if he had any kind of contact there. And there it is right there. We're right on board with Ken Baum Jr. Wow, that was almost game over for the number 2. He managed to save it. Wow, he lost a lot of positions, but he remains alive in the hunt for the championship. Good grief, it doesn't get any closer than that. I think Carl was trying to get out of the way, and he just got right down there in front of the guys. And boy, I tell you, that woke everybody up. Caution here on lap 19 of 120. Matthew Fitz, he elects to stay out. Him and the rest of the top 9 there will stay out. There's Robbie Bice. He's in the looks like he's in the 5th position there at the moment. And let me see, I'm gonna grab Robbie real quick. Hey Robbie, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Hey, did something weird happen at the start of the race? Because it looked, according to our data, like Carson was on the pole, but then he ended up, I don't know what happened. He ended up getting shuffled to the back or something?
He was changing his set from qualifying to a race, and the grid got him, and he had to start from the pits.
Oh, man. Tough break, man, I tell you. But
Yeah.
the Ken Baum Jr. almost bought the farm there, too. He almost got mixed up with Carl Fitz. He really dodged the bullet, but that was super close. Wow. But I'm going to put you back.
He got caught with the change in setups, and then all of a sudden, it gets within a certain second, so I guess the grid, you can't, it turns gray, you can't grid, so you got caught with that.
Absolutely. All right, buddy, I'm going to put you back down your channel, man. Good luck.
Thanks.
Amen. So there you hear it, folks, and boy, man, that was that was something right there. Matthew Fitz still out the front there. Happy to be leading this race here. And let's see, the light's still on the pace car, so they might get the one to go this time around. Nick Cannon in that second position. Lucas Nilge is third. Michael Zuver is in the fourth spot. We did have about 2/3 of the field did pit. Robbie Bice in the fifth position. Don DeGroot is sixth. Ken Baum Jr. surviving, managing to avoid a major collision, now in that seventh position, and still has a little bit of a buffer between him and William Brown and Jimmy Barr. Brown in that 11th spot. Jimmy Barr right there in the 12th position. Lights are out. There goes the pace car down on pit road. Lap 22 will resume racing. Waiting for that green flag. They're making their way down the backstretch here. Yeah, the way that now that the track is reconfigured, when the pace car pulls in, they still have to technically go all the way down the backstretch. So it pulls in quite early. Here we go, green flag. Racing once again. Matthew Fitz, there's Nick Cannon up on that high side. Michael Zuver, Lucas Nilge just all in the mix right there. Man, there's a mad dash going on behind them. Boy, look at that traffic jam back there, folks. Wow. This gaggle of cars back here is the 35 Kevin Click. He's right in the thick of it there. Trying to get under Colin McCarthy, I believe that is, a 24 car. Uh-oh, we got us another caution, and let's see. Let's go and see who was involved in that one. That was Jeremy Zarfos. Oh, man, up against the wall. And a bit of damage there on that right front for the 42. And, it looked like he's just going to stop, and he's just going to go ahead and jump right to the pits there. So let's go back and take a look and see. It's already happening there. Oh, I see Jimmy Barr. Looks like he's involved too. One of the championship forwards involved in that. Wow, let's see what happens. There's a 12 down on the inside. Jimmy Barr, the 42, Jeremy Zarfos up on the high side. And, man, this is such a pack. Look at that tight pack in front of him. We're going his roof cam here. Somebody got out of shape somewhere. And, I think I see it right there. Somebody, I can't see who that is, but I see right there looking at the number 5 got into William Brown, and then the 12 and the 42, they kind of ghosting through each other, but you can see the 5 right there. Ryan Broderick, I mean. Oh, wow, look at the 12. Oh, man, that's heavy damage for the 12 there, Jimmy Barr. Oh, my goodness. So he's taking a real whack there himself. Heavy damage got piled up there, and you can see those guys got. There's Michael Zuver. Doesn't have as much damage as anybody else that we can see there, but oh my goodness, that was a costly incident there for the number 12. He's down on pit road, or I don't know if he's towing in or what, but the damage doesn't look as bad. But he definitely didn't need to go get in pits there. He's going to probably lose a lap here. And now the smoke clears, and Ken Baum Jr. man, I tell you, from a crazy save and just not getting collected by the 18 earlier in the race, now finds himself up in the lead of this race here, the season finale. Old Ken probably trying to get his breath here, get his composure together, and say, okay, now I'm up at the front now. This is good. This is a good place to be. I'm in a happy place here. And boy, Kevin Click, how many times have we seen them battling throughout the season? William Brown is right there in that third position, folks. Boy, he was a little further back, like fifth or sixth or seventh back there, but boy, he is back there. Carson Pittman is not too far behind him, have donned the group fourth. Then there's Pittman in the fifth position, missed the start. That's why he had to had to shuffle all the way back to the back of the field and race his way through and avoid a little bit of calamity here at the start of this race. Wow. So effectively right now it's those three, Ken Baum Jr., William Brown, and Carson Pittman, battling for the championship. Jimmy Barr, is he on track? Yeah, he's back out on track now. They don't have any faster pairs, but he didn't have that much damage. He still has some on the right front, but I think he is one lap down, and I wait for that to look around, cycle around again. He might be in the lucky dog position. I believe he is. Yep. Jimmy Barr is in the lucky dog position. So if he's able to survive another caution and not be involved in it, he would get back on the lead lap. So all is certainly not lost for the number 12 just yet. Lights are out on the pace car, so they're getting ready to make their way down the back stretch. There goes the pace car pulling down on the pit road. Field will now make their progression down the back stretch there. Everybody's all lined up, ready to go. Shane Wheeldon's on pit road along with David Smith Jr. All these guys just getting there we go, green flag, and racing once again. Ken Baum Jr. puts the hammer down. There goes Kevin Click going right with him. And look at this gaggle of cars right back here, folks. You can see the three there. Matthew Fitz, he was leading this race, now in the ninth position, trying to stay in the top 10. Oh, we got somebody spinning back there. I think we stay green. I wasn't sure who it. There's Robbie Bice. He lost control there a little bit. He's able to keep going, though. And we do stay green. Jimmy Barr now in the 18th position. Remains in that lucky dog spot there. Meanwhile, up the front there, Ken Baum Jr. opening up that gap 0.4 of a second ahead of Kevin Click. Click, he's a little over half a second between him and William Brown. Brown has Pittman right on his tail there. But they both can see the leader for sure. Now lap 30 of 120. And we're a quarter of the way through this race already. Of course, it is a short track, so it's not going to take long to click off these laps here at Phoenix. You can't afford mistakes, and you certainly can't afford to fall too far behind in short track racing, because those laps go by so quickly. Looks like everybody's having to drop down to that third gear going through the turns. Keep those RPMs up there. Lucas Nilges, he was up there near a little bit further up towards the front there, and now is back in that 11th position. There's Stan Mayberry in the 12th spot. He's followed by the 53 Bill Hales. And then there's the 5 of Ryan Broderick. Some of the guys are sporting new paint schemes here tonight for the season finale here. This is one here for Ryan Broderick. A little further up the order, there's Don DeGroot. Right now he's rounding out your top 10. He's got Lucas Neal just right behind him in that 11th spot. Boy, Ken Baum, that gap is almost a second there. Lucas Neal just also has a new paint scheme tonight. Oh, actually, no, I think I've seen that one. I think we've seen him run that one. So that's not 100% new here for tonight. Let's see who else. I think Nick Cannon, is he running his regular paint scheme? I believe he is. And I think we've seen him run that one as well. Click now in that he's running his standard paint scheme. Where the gap 1.2 seconds. Boy, look at William Brown. Oh boy, right on his bumper. He's like, knock, knock, guess who it is? I'm not trying to get to that number 2. And man, and he has got Carson Pittman just tagging along, both waiting for an opportunity to get past the 35. They better hurry up and get there, because Ken Baum Jr. is checking out 1.2 seconds ahead of those 3 right there. Kevin Click, though, he's fighting back. He's trying to maintain that position. He has nothing to lose. Oh, William Brown, so close. Oh, we got a caution. Let's see. Caution here on lap 37, and it was Brody Green, the 91 machine. And looks like he's okay. Might have just been a self-spin. The car doesn't look too bad at all, really. I don't even see any damage on the car. So that might have been what it was. Let's go take a quick look here and see. And so there he is right there, the pink and white car. Oh yeah, and he got down on that apron. Oh boy, he almost got that inside wall. So he really dodged a bullet there, man. That was the, oh, don't be careful how you come back up on the track there. Because you can see there was a little bit of indecision by that driver there. And why is this showing replay? This is, there we go. Now we're back to live action here. Ken Baum Jr., you know, he did not want to see that. Jimmy Barr definitely did. He should get a wave around when they cross the start-finish line, and hopefully he'll be able to head on around and get on the lead lap. There he goes now. Got that wave around and says, oh, excuse me. Say, excuse me, Lucas, coming through there. Thank you very much. Lucky dog coming through. So he'll make his way around and get back on the lead lap. We'll see if anybody else comes down pit road. Now, Ryan Broderick, he's on pit road. You see, who is that right behind him? That's the 72, David Smil Jr. And, boy, he has quite a bit of damage. I didn't realize he had that much damage. Oh, man. David's going to be there for a while, unfortunately. And, of course, we have Shane Wilden. Apparently, he got some, he's not in the car, but the car doesn't look too damaged. I don't know if he decided to just park it for the evening or not. There's Robert Bingaman, down tires and fuel there with the number 26. And he has a little bit of, you see, boy, he does have damage on both the left and right sides of that 26 machine. So he's probably going to stay on pit road as long as he can. The field now just going into turns 1 and 2 there. So he'll make his way out. But that's about everybody on pit road. There's Jimmy Barr trying to get things situated there, and he is back on the lead lap. And let me see, does he have some damage as well? Yeah, he has a little bit of damage. He's probably trying to get as much of that fixed as well. And there he goes. He's going to take off before the field comes around. And he'll get back out on track. And they cross the stripe. The lights go out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 41 on the restart. Ken Baum Jr., Kevin Click, William Brown, Nick Cannon, and Carson Pittman round out your top 5 there, 3 of which are Championship 4 contestants. Baum, Brown, and Pittman. William Brown right there. Say, yeah, buddy, I'm right here. I'm going to be right with you to the end. Pace car pulling down on the pit road. They will make their journey down the back stretch there. You can see the cars in the back. There's Jimmy Barr pulling up to the back of the field now on that lead lap. Coming out of turn 4, green flag racing once again. And man, it's a drag race. Look at Ken Baum Jr. up the front there. Kevin Click, he stays ahead of Click. William Brown, he loses some ground there. Carson Pittman, he's under fire there. Nick Cannon, he's ready to get to the front. Michael Zuber right there as well. We see Matthew Fitz in the 3 machine. He's ready to get up there. Michael Zuber in that 6th position. Trying to stay as close to those guys at the front as possible here. You can see the 23 there, Cannon going a little wide. Let's see if Zuber will be able to get past him. No, he doesn't. Look like Cannon, he's got good momentum coming off the corner there, going down the backstretch. If they're coming around there, the leader's about to start lap 43. William Brown still in that 3rd position. You see the top 3, they're spaced out there a bit. You can see the gap between Kevin Click there and your leader, Ken Baum Jr. Over Ken, I mean, he's putting on the afterburners. He is not playing around tonight. He needs to, as long as this thing is green, he is going to keep that right foot down and stay ahead of everything happening behind him. William Brown, Carson Pittman right there in that 4th position. And still has a good portion of the field right behind them too. That's Nick Cannon and Michael Zuber right behind Pittman, running 5th and 6th respectively. Matthew Fitz, he enjoyed that view at the front, trying to get back up there once again. Kyler McCarthy in that 8th position. Both Fitz, McCarthy, and then Lucas Neal just behind the 24 all have lost several spots now since the start of the race, trying to make their way back up the front. Bill Hales, he's rounding out your top 10 at the moment. And boy, that's quite a gap. It's 1.1 seconds between him and 11th place Robbie Bice. Looks like Bice is leading the second group. You look on the track map, it's almost like 3 groups of cars there. Ken Baum leading the 1st group, Robbie Bice leading the 2nd, and it looks like I'd say about 15th position, maybe Don DeGroot, maybe not Don. Yeah, Jimmy Barr, he's leading that 3rd pack of cars. They're a little spaced out a little bit more though. Got Brody Green right behind them there. Michael Self in the light blue car. So far, so there's Jaden Bingaman back down on pit road. He might be struggling out there a little bit tonight. Just seems like things aren't going right for the 26 here tonight. Robbie Bison at 11th position. A little bit of a cushion there between him and Michael Zuber. Trying to catch Dylan Hastings, though, almost a full second between him and that number 1 car. And this will be the thing that starts to tell the tale here if we start getting some long green flag runs and seeing, we've had these early cautions and folks have come in. They probably topped off their tanks, maybe got some fresh tires, and of course it's going to adjust any kind of fuel window calculations you had. Of course, all of that's been thrown out of the window now with the 3 cautions I think we've had, and totally reset the board here a little bit. do a little recalculation here. And sometimes that can be a good thing. I tell you, you don't want to have a lot of cautions, but the more you have, your calculations should start saying, hey, you know what? If this thing were to stay green, we might be able to make it to the checkered flag on X amount of laps and stuff. So it's never too early to start planning. You definitely have to play that long game sometimes. Bill Hill's having a good run now in that 10th position, trying to get up there and take a look at the number 1 there, Dylan Hastings. Lead up the front still. The gap had gone down to about an 8/10 of a second, but now it's up to 1.5 once again. Kevin Click in that second spot has not shaken William Brown, Carson Pittman, but boy, Ken Baum Jr., you see he's starting to march away here a little bit. So he's definitely having fun out there tonight at Phoenix. And this race looks like it started a little earlier in the day. I'm wondering, now we do have a ways to go. We're getting very close to the halfway point, but that sun is up in the sky quite a bit. And they have night lighting here, but, is it going to finish under the lights? We'll find out. Three of your Championship 4 contenders right up there at the front. Jimmy Barr in that 17th position. Now, he last pitted on lap 38, and all the guys at the front, especially in the top 5, pitted on lap 18. So, a long green flag run could see Jimmy. Oh, we got a message there from Jaden Bingaman. The dog leg, I guess, might have been the transition going down into the dog leg. I might have got him loose, and he said it's the second time it's got him, and I don't know if it's some kind of glitch or what, but yeah, tough luck there for Jaden Bingaman. I guess he decided to put the car behind the wall for the evening. Continue to race along. Ken Baum Jr. Now he doesn't have any. He's got plenty of clear sailing there. Jimmy Barr, ironically, he's on the tail end of the lead lap, and he's one of the Championship 4 contestants. Would be the first car that he would put a lap down, but that's like he's 12 seconds down the road. And see Stan Mayberry making his way down pit road, green flag pit stop for the number 48, and I think he just got, did he retire? No, there he is. And he's still there, I believe. Yeah. Oh, he's not in the car. So he might have had to stop, and whether or not he'll make it back out there again, who knows? Carson Pittman clinging to William Brown. I mean, and they're kind of just, they're not teammates. Carson Pittman, he's with Mopar, and William Brown, I think he's with is he Glitter Kitty? And yes, he is Glitter Kitty Racing. And so they're not teammates, but they don't have any kind of advantage over Ken Baum Jr. because they all pitted on lap 18. And William Brown, I don't know if he decide now, maybe I'll make a go at trying to get past the 35. You don't want to wear out those tires, though. But he may be convinced that he may have a little bit better pace if he can get past the 35 there, Kevin Click. And sometimes that's the case. You could have better pace, but catching a guy and getting around him are two totally different things. There he is making another stab at it, and trying to get the grip he needs coming off of 2 there. Just wasn't quite doing it for him. He's still trying to make that pass. Here he goes again. And I tell you, Carson Pittman, he's trying to see if he can, if the door is open and the 9 can get through there, Pittman may try to see if he can follow him through. Now Brown, he's kind of committed to that inside line there. Hasn't quite been able to make that work. Credit to Kevin Click. He's running an excellent line and probably taking the line that Brown wants to complete that pass. Both going down into the dogleg just a little bit. Brown trying to get that momentum to get past the 35. And now he's lost about a car length there or so. Michael Self down on pit road. Oh no, was he had some damage? Yes, I would say so. Oh my goodness. So he's coming down pit road. That could be a lengthy pit stop perhaps. It just depends on what he needs to do. If it's required repairs, yes. If not, who knows? He may patch the car. You know, a lot of times on that short track racing, you know, your car may get tore up a bit, but it doesn't necessarily have to sideline you for too long of a time. As long as your radiator isn't damaged and you're not overheating, may not look pretty, but you can get out there and keep on digging. But and I tell you, William Brown, he's trying to dig there, but Kevin Click has solidified his second place position now. That gap, 0.3 of a second. Carson Pittman still not doing a whole lot to try to get past the 9. Who knows? He might be in the same boat. That inside line not giving you enough purchase to hold on and make the move stick. In fact, I don't even know if he's even had a chance to get up alongside Brown at all. They're very equally matched here at the moment. He's got they got a little bit of a gap there between them and Kyler McCarthy. But boy, William Brown, he's gained 10 spots to get into that 4th position. Oh no, Kyler McCarthy down on the inside wall, no caution. What the heck was that? He banged doors with somebody. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. I think it was Nick Cannon. We're going to roll it live here. And excuse me, there's Nick Cannon, and I think he had a lot of speed coming off the corner. They both got very lucky that they were able to continue on. That could have been a bit of damage for both of them. Cannon, he rode along the outside wall. McCarthy down near the inside, and yet they still continue to race. No caution flag. Ken Baum Jr. now 2.6 seconds ahead of Kevin Click. There's Click now. Still has Carson Pittman and William Brown in tow back there. They're a little spaced out though. Lucas Neal just in that 5th spot, having a nice battle there with Dylan Hastings. Hastings looking for a way past that number 21. And they are spaced out a bit behind them as well. There's Hastings there. Kyler McCarthy surviving a little bit of a calamity right there himself, able to stay in that 7th position. Bill Hales is 8th. Then we have Matthew Fitz, and I think that's his dad right in. No, who is that in front of him? That's that's Michael Zuver. Zuver's in the 16th position, 2 laps down. And I think I see somebody. Okay, Michael Self, he's on pit road. Oh, that was Nick Cannon, I think I saw. He's making his way down pit road. Green flag pit stop for the number 23 here on lap 69 of 120. We're already past the halfway point here, folks. Man, I tell you, Ken Baum is just turning on the afterburners. He is trying to make a statement here tonight. He is saying this championship is going to be mine if I have anything to say about it. And right now he does have a lot to say about it, because he is just cut loose and said, see you later guys, I am out of here. And he is just that car is on rails right now. I'm not sure if this is his home track or not. I know I was talking to a driver early in the season, and I know they had mentioned Phoenix either being their home track or their favorite track. this has got to be a favorite of Ken Baum Jr. He probably felt good about getting the Phoenix, regardless of where he would be in the playoffs. If he's able to be in the top 4 there at the end, he knew he'd have a fighting chance, and he is making the most of it right now for sure. Kevin Click there behind Carson Pittman, because we saw where's William Brown? William Brown's a little bit further back now. Pittman, apparently Pittman got past Brown somewhere along the way, and Brown is now starting to lose some ground. Let's see. Okay, I think this is this might be where Pittman made the pass here. Let's take a closer look at that. He's got a little look there on the inside. He's got plenty of room. Had good momentum coming off the corner there, and a nice, neat little pass there. And yeah, that got him up into that 3rd position. And that's where he is. Actually, now he's in the 2nd position because he also got past Carson Pittman. And we have a caution. And now let's see who the caution is on, and that is Jaden Bingaman. And looks like he hadn't retired the car, but now he must have had a spin there or something. Let's go take a look. I wonder if it was that dog leg once again that's been giving him problems. Let's take a look at it here. And here he is making his way. Now there he's going across the start-finish line, and let's see what happens. He's heading down. There he is going through the dog leg, and oh, you see that transition? Man, right when he gets down there, and it just kicks his car around. Oh my goodness, he's on his way to the wall, but he manages to get away from the wall there, steer away from it. It's almost the exact same spot every time. Whatever line he was taking, he's hitting a certain part of that dog leg that is just kicking his car out each time. And I mean, it is really spoiling his evening here tonight. And I'm pretty sure he's going to, after tonight, I'm sure he's going to go back and do some more testing here and find a different line. Because he's consistently hitting something on the track. It's almost the same spot where he saw last time. And so yeah, this is going to be interesting here. Brody Green, he had inherited the lead. There's Ken Baum Jr. He pitted on lap 74 along with Pittman and Brown. They're all cycling around now, getting back up to the front as the folks at the back now make their way in. So now it's Ken Baum Jr. Carson Pittman will be restarting 2nd. William Brown 3rd. Kevin Click still right there with him on that 4th spot. Lucas Nicholas 5th. Dylan Hastings will restart in 6th. Then we have Bill Hale 7th. Robbie Bice now restarting in that 8th position. And behind him will be Ryan Broderick. And Matthew Fitz will round out your top 10. For only the 4th caution of the evening. We're on lap 76 of 120. A lot of activity on pit road. There's Brody Green making his way out. Don DeGroot now done with servicing and heading back out on track. Michael Zuber coming around. Everybody else is still in their pit boxes there. So there's Colin McCarthy. He's just coming down pit road. Michael Self is still on pit road. Jaden Bingham and Shane Wielden, he's been there for a while. David Smil Jr. has also been there for a while, but I think he had a lot of damage too. So yeah. So boy, it's the top 3 championship 4 contestants there. It'll be lap 78 on the restart. Lights out on the pace car. So where is Jimmy Barr? He's in the 14th position. He's coming around now, and is he on the lead lap? Let me look and see here. Yeah, he's on the tail end of the lead lap. But boy, I tell you, he's running out of time. He'd love to get up there and get with the other 3 Championship 4 contestants. But he has a ways to go. He's at the tail end of that big group of cars there, I believe. Here we go now, turns 3 and 4. Pace car's already in. Got that green flag racing once again. William Brown. Boy, look at Carson Pittman. Oh boy, they're almost 3 wide. Watch it, fellas. Lucas Neal just down on the inside. You see the 35 there. Kevin Click hanging tough on that high line there. William Brown, he's probably glad he's not mixed up with that going on behind him there. Boy, these guys, they know there is no tomorrow here, folks, and they also know how quick these laps are clicking off as well. And if you're going to do something, you need to do it quickly. Ken Baum Jr., look at the gap he's already opened. 0.7 of a second between him and William Brown. There's Carson Pittman right behind him. And Kevin Click, look at Kevin Click on the high side there battling with Lucas Nilgis. Dylan Hastings, he has got his way all up to the 6th position, gained 8 spots there. How about Bill Hales in that 7th spot? He's gained 10 positions since the start of the race here. Got a ringside seat here watching the top 6 battle it out. Ken Baum Jr. probably has the safest seat. Oh, that was Kevin Click into the wall, and that's going to allow Bill Hales, I think, yeah, he will pick up that 6th position. While Click, he has to gather himself up. I don't know if he's got damage that will damage to keep the car from performing like he wants it to. It looks like it's okay. Lucas Snell just in that 4th spot. William Brown got a little breathing room now away from Carson Pittman. I think that's the biggest gap that he's had between him and Pittman in a while now. Of course, he's still 1.1 seconds behind Ken Baum Jr. Boy, Lucas Nilgis, he is ready to race, trying to get underneath Pittman, trying to get that 3rd position. Man, they're going at it hard here, folks. Is he going to be able to get it? Not quite. He's getting right alongside him there as they go into the turn. And going down through the dog leg, just about side by side with the number 4. And still can't quite make the pass, at least not yet anyway. You know he's going to keep trying, folks. Of course, Dylan Hastings, he's right there watching all that unfold. Bill Hales, Kevin Click, he's still hanging in there. Matthew Fitz now in that top 10 in that 8th position. He's got the, who is that directly behind him? That's Nick. Oh no, he gets a little tap there from Cannon. He's able to hold on to it. We stay green. Oh no, that's going to bring out the caution. I thought he had saved it. Oh no, game over for Matthew Fitz. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go back and see what happened there. And so here we go. And you see the 23 there. And that's Nick Cannon. And he's carrying a lot of speed there. And he just right into the back of the 3. And at this point, Matthew Fitz, it looks like he's just along for the ride here. He's trying to save it. And for a minute there, it looks like he's got it. He's down on the flat, on the apron there. But the car is still trying to get away from it. I think it's going to snap. And there it is. It snaps back. Oh, look at Michael Zuver. Oh, my God, that was close. Hard into the outside wall. Good grief. And a couple other cars just managed to avoid him there. Such a tough break there for Matthew Fitz. So he's on pit road. Caution here on lap 86. And now Ken Baum Jr., he didn't want to see that, not at all. I think that was Michael Zuber. This time he was the lucky dog, and so now he's another car. Jimmy Barr was on the tail end of the lead lap. Now Michael Zuber's coming around, and I believe he'll be on the tail end of the lead lap now. No, actually, he's still showing a lap down, so he got a lap back. So that means he'll be the lucky dog once again. And don't forget, folks, down in the description, there's a link to live timing and scoring. You click down there, boy, you can see all sorts of neat information and see how your favorite driver is progressing through the race there. Lap times, pit stop times, sector times, all sorts of neat information. One more feature we love bringing to you here on Rice Motorsports TV. There's Jimmy Barr, and now in that 12th, number 12 in the 12th position. So now Ken Baum Jr. has to reset once again. Get reset and refocus, and just get ready to go back and do it all over again. And so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hey, it's the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm talking here. You know who you're talking to? My domain! On my way to Money I Roll.
Terribles, Port Royal Speedway. We've got Devin Bourne with us.
Keen Motorsports Shop here with Kyle Keen.
Sitting here with Sean Keane. We're going to talk a little bit about racing history.
Okay, folks, we are back here, and I do believe the lights are out on the pace car. Yes, it is. So it'll be lap 89. There goes the pace car down on the pit road. They'll be making it work. We're starting to see, man, that pit road is starting to fill up now. We got at least five cars down on pit road under repair. Some probably maybe out of the race for good. Boy, look at Brown. He is chomping at the bit. He is ready to get after Ken Baum Jr., him and Carson Pittman. Green flag. Here we go, boys. Going after him once again. Ken Baum Jr., boy, they're right on his tail. William Brown trying to hold on to that number 2. Oh, we got us a caution. And let's see. Oh, man. Oh, Jimmy Barr. Who was that I saw? That was the 5 there, Ryan Broderick. Got some airtime there. Oh my goodness. Let's go back and see what happened here. Now Jimmy Barr, he's the number 12, the green car. And the 5 car is in there somewhere. Ryan Broderick, I think, is that, let's see, where is he? I don't see him in the picture. That's him down on the inside, I think. And they're racing along, and the 24, I think the 24, oh yeah, he's going to get in Ryan Broderick. There goes Broderick right in front of Don DeGroot. You know, gets a little bit of air time there. Up, man, sliding up along the wall. Boy, okay, wow. Look at the hang time there for him, boy. He gets, okay, is he just going to stay there? Wow. Boy, he gets that's the highlight. That's got to be the highlight of the season. Down on his roof, barrel roll. Don DeGroot, does he get by? He's got some damage on the front, but he gets by. You see the damage there on Jimmy Barr. Well, not too much damage, but man, I tell you that Ryan Broderick, he stole the show on that one as far as a highlight reel. Good grief. And he's still rolling along there. Car surprisingly not as damaged as you may think it would be. Wow. So caution here on lap 91 of 120. Man, that was crazy. Hey, you got to see something like that at the championship round, you know. Ken Baum Jr., he's trying to run away into the distance, and William Brown, Carson Pittman doing their best to hang in there with him. Got some guys coming down pit road. There's Colin McCarthy making his way down. Don DeGroot, oh man, heavy damage there for the 61, and hopefully these guys can get back out there. There's Jimmy Barr, he's rolling along pretty good. Ryan Broderick had that crazy ride along the fence, and from what I can see there, I mean, the car for the most part, I'm sure it's got some dings on it, but wow. How about, when's the last time you saw a car go up on the fence, barrel roll, and still end up on all fours and pretty much intact? Only at the championship around here for the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. Everybody, half the field is on pit road. Colin McCarthy, Jimmy Barr, these guys, they're back on pit road. Probably doing a little repair work, I would imagine. I don't think Jimmy, he can't be that damaged. He's in the car. He's just, there he is. He's getting back out there, and he's in the 12th position. You know, he was further down, like 18th, 17th, and whatnot, and he's getting closer and closer to the top 10. Trying to keep that number 12 alive. Boy, he has been through it. He's been caught up in a couple of 2-3 cautions here now, and survived all of them. But I tell you, we're less than 30 laps to go here now. This is going to be sprint race time here, and you know they're going to be getting up on the wheel now, folks. Lights are out on the pace car. I think he's getting ready. There he is, going down on the pit road. Boy, I tell you. William Brown, Carson Pittman, they're running out of opportunities, but the opportunities are right there. I mean, they're right behind Ken Baum Jr., who's been dominating this race ever since he got out front. And now it's just a question of, can they overpower that number 2? Green flag. Excellent start there for Ken Baum Jr. Look at Dylan Hastings on the outside, challenging William Brown on that high side as they go down the backstretch here. Here they come, coming out of turn 2. Boy, Brown, he does manage to stay ahead. Now Hastings, now that's he's between Brown and Pittman. That's not good for Carson Pittman, though. He needs to get back up there with William Brown. Now 26 laps remaining. And Baum Jr., another neat gap already, half a second between him and William Brown. And boy, it's a drag race now between Dylan Hastings and Carson Pittman going down the backstretch. Pittman trying to get past that number 1. And right now, he'd rather be battling with Ken Baum Jr., I can tell you that much. But looks like he will manage to, is he going to manage to hold on to that position? Oh, we got us a caution here. And so they're clear there. And let's see who the caution is for. And, oh man, I think it's Michael Zuber. Oh, Michael Zuber. Man, he has been doing so well. Got some heavy damage there in the 5. Ryan Broderick, oh, no, he didn't survive this time. He had that wild ride last time, but man, this time he finally got bit hard. Let's go back and take a look here, see if we can see what happened here. Now, Zuber, he's at the rainbow colored car right there in the middle of the screen. And I think, let's see, where's the 5? Oh, there's Zuber. Okay, Zuber's getting out of, he's out of control right there. And you see the 5, Broderick, right there up on the high side. I got this funny feeling it's going to snap back on Zuber. He's doing almost the same thing that Bingaman did, and now he's trying to get back up on the track. Oh no! And wham! Right into the 5. Oh my goodness! Hard hit for both of them. And boy, I tell you, that's game over for both of them. Man, there was no getting away from that one. There was nothing that Broderick could have done. I mean, he was, Zuber, came back up on the track there and just absolutely nailed the number 5 there. So caution number 7 here. And boy, I tell you, these 3 championship Ford drivers are still up at the front. Still surviving. There's Don DeRoot coming down pit road. Michael Zuber right behind him. Now, the whole front of that car is gone, but maybe he'll be able to just do some optional repairs and get that thing back out on track. We'll see what happens. So it's Baum, Brown, Pittman, Click, Bill Hales, 5th, Brody Green, Robbie Bice, Colin McCarthy, Lucas Nilgis, and Dylan Hastings round out your top 10. Robbie back there in that 7th position. Teammate Carson Pittman up in 3rd, battling for the championship there. And there's Bill Hales. He's also a Mopar Motorsports driver. He's in the 5th position. So this could get interesting here. Kevin Click in that 4th spot. He's the Turn 2 Terribles driver, and I think they pretty much have the team championship wrapped up here. Brody Green, is Brody on the team? He's with Nitro, yeah. Brody's with Nitro. Colin McCarthy in that 8th position. He's also with Nitro, so that's 2 teammates right there. They have Robbie Bice right in between them. So here we go, folks. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be 20 laps to go when the green flag drops once again. Let's see. Ryan Broderick, he is back out on track. He's got that 5 car back out there once again. Nick Cannon just exiting the pits as well as the pace car comes down onto pit road. Brown and Pittman, they keep trying to get a jump on Ken Baum Jr. Ken Baum has just been given a master class on how to do a restart here at Phoenix. I think he's about to give another lesson. Green flag, here we go. And Brown is right there. He might have learned something from Ken Baum that time. He is right there. He's trying to hold on to him. But man, Baum is so quick. He gets up to speed so well. William Brown, he knows it. 20 laps to go. Man, it is go time now, baby. He is probably driving the wheels off of that thing. Look at that. He's got a gap between him and Carson Pittman as they race down the, going through the dog leg down towards turns 1 and 2. Oh, man, that gap is just opening up again. 0.3 of a second already for Ken Baum Jr. The top 3 are spaced out once again. Kevin Click right back up there fighting for positions. Bill Hales in a top 5 spot there at the moment. How about Brody Green? Who is that up on the high side? That's Robbie Bice trying to make a move on the 91 there. And he gets passed by Lucas Nilgis in the process of trying to get past Green. Meanwhile, up the front, Ken Baum Jr. gap 0.4 of a second. William Brown doing everything he can to try to catch the number 2. I mean, he is trying his best. But man, he is quickly running out of time here. Ken Baum Jr., he is just running whatever line he needs to run, and he is just super. He has got that number 2 car hooked up here tonight at Phoenix. I mean, You know, they say, man, you just get in the zone. Ken Baum Jr., he's, no matter how many restarts it is, that dude has just been in a zone all night long. And it is pretty plain to see. And the rest of the field comes racing at us here. There's Jimmy Bart now in that 13th position, just ever since the start of the race, you know, and I tell you, he got some bad luck and got knocked down the field. It just has not been able to get up there and compete at the front, and that's kind of a shame. You know, you want to see all of the Championship 4 contestants have a go at it. But, you got to have some racing luck sometime, and it's not always on your side. 14 laps remaining. The gap continues to grow. Now 0.8 of a second. I'm sorry, make that 0.6 or 0.7 of a second. William Brown doing everything he can, trying to catch the number 2 there, Ken Baum Jr. They all pitted on lap 74, so there's no tire offset. They all have the same, rubber as far as the life in the tire. In fact, guys behind him, like Lucas Milges, he pitted on lap 97. And boy, he is trying to make a charge to the front. He got past Dylan Hastings. I wonder if Dylan got loose or something because he lost something. Kevin clicked down on pit road. And boy, that is going to be it as far as trying to win a race for the 35 there. Man, he had been putting up a great battle, hanging up there in that top 5 and top 10 all race long. 12 laps remaining. Ken Baum Jr. just about almost a good half a second between him and William Brown. Brown trying to keep him as close as possible. And you got to wonder at this point, is he still trying to save his tires a little bit, or is he just going flat out? Because you can kill the tires if you lean on them too hard. They seem like they've been holding up pretty good, but I tell you, if you are really leaning on them, they'll hit a cliff, and that'll be a sayonara for the tires. You don't want to just overheat them to the point where they just stop working for you. Now 10 laps to go. He may not have much of a choice here. Carson Pittman is still right there, folks. Pittman still in the hunt, can still see the 2 leaders, Ken Baum Jr. and William Brown. Yeah, but I tell you, even if this goes green to the checkered flag, even on the restarts, boy, Ken Baum Jr., he has been almost invincible. Well, pretty much invincible on the restarts. And, after a while, that can get in the psyche of a driver, too. It's like, man, every time I've been right next to this guy, I just can't get past him. And you keep trying, and it just seems like nothing you can do. So much about sports is psychological too, and you got to have a mental toughness. And make no mistake about it, William Brown and Carson Pittman, they're about as tough as it gets. But I mean, their toughness is being put to the test, because Ken Baum Jr. He is just putting on a master class here tonight, folks. This is one of the, you've heard me say it before. This is one of those situations where, now this isn't fixed setup. It's open setup too, so that kind of changes things. I've said this about fixed setups. Sometimes you'll have a driver that just, the stars will align. It may be a fixed setup, and the setup agrees with him. He likes the track, and everything just clicks. And but in this series, you run that open setup, and you can tweak that setup to your liking to match your driving style. And William Brown, that gap is 0.4 of a second. I don't know, folks. What do you think? You think he's been saving something? I mean, now it's 0.3 of a second. William Brown is like, okay, you can lead It's 120 laps. You can lead 119 of them. You know, he's going to do everything he can to try to lead the one that matters the most. 5 laps remaining. Gap he slipped a little bit. We got down to 0.3 of a second now, 0.4. Pittman is still there too. And man, these guys, they're showing why they're where they are, how they got to this point here. 5 laps to go, make it 4. Let's look back real quick before we get near the end. Lucas Nilgis on pace for a top 5 finish. Dylan Hastings in that 5th position, and he's about he's 2 seconds, good 2 seconds ahead of Bill Hales in the 6th spot. He's got a nice gap between him and Robbie Bice. Got a good 7th place position at the moment. Solid top 10 finish if he gets to the checkered flag. Brody Green, 8th position. Kyler McCarthy now in the 9th spot, and Don DeGroot rounding out the top 10 at the moment. But up at the front, 3 laps to go. It is Ken Baum Jr. That gap once again down in the 0.3 range. William Brown is right there. Carson Pittman seriously running out of time. He needs to get closer to these two if he's going to have a chance at the championship. And I don't know if he's going to get it, folks. Now it's 2 laps to go. They'll be getting the white flag the next time around. William Brown trying everything he can, pulling out all the stops. And he's got to do it. It's going to be now or never, getting closer and closer to the number 2. They're making their way now through turns 3 and 4, coming down to the stripe. The white flag is in the air. Ken Baum Jr., he's got William Brown right there, getting close, about as close as he's ever been in the whole race. Ken Baum Jr. determined not to let this thing slip away from him on this final lap here. Final chance. Here we go through turns 3 and 4. Brown's trying. He's not going to have enough. It's going to be Ken Baum Jr. He wins the race, and he will be the 2023 Season 2 champion. And that is all she wrote. Congratulations to Ken Baum Jr. winning this year's championship in style. You cannot win a race and have a more commanding display of driving like Ken Baum did tonight. And I mean, he absolutely dominated. And congratulations to him on the 2023 championship. I mean, that is just awesome. Obviously, a lot to celebrate. Let me go ahead and get the guys up here, and let's see. There's I got to go find everybody here. Let's get everybody up to the. There's William Brown. We'll bring him on up to the interview booth there, and. Where's Carson and Ken? We got to find them. Carson, he's further down here. Where is he? Maybe they're up here. Let's see. Well, same. Ken. Oh, there's Ken right there. Okay, we'll move Ken on up. And got to find Carson. Is Carson up there already? No, he's not. We got to find Carson. Where is Carson? He is, he's in here somewhere. Or maybe he has to come into the server. Sometimes folks aren't always in the server while they're racing. I don't see Carson Pittman. I may be overlooking him, but we'll definitely want to talk to him and if we can. But I don't see him in the chat here, so we may have to just roll on along here and we'll just head on down there, and we have our top 2 there. Let's head on down there. Here. Okay, folks, we're down here we got 2 of our podium podium finishers here with us. I don't know where Carson is. He may be trying to get into the chat here. But, man, we got Ken Baum Jr., your winner, William Brown in the second position. Boy, I tell you, Ken, first of all, man, congratulations on that victory, and congratulations on winning this year's championship. And, man, just a great race, man.
Thank you. It's been a great season for me and the entire team.
Well, I tell you, man, and I mean, you put on an absolute masterclass out there tonight, man. You've got to love this track.
I do. I was just getting worn out and distracted by watching my mirrors there at the end. It's tiring.
Man, I tell you, and but it looks like you just restart after restart. You just had their number, man. I mean, you just really, the tires obviously were working good for you tonight out there.
Yeah, no, I had a good setup under the car. We did a lot of work, and I guess I do like this track. I've won the last two.
10-4, man. I tell you, anybody want to give a shout out to?
The Turn 2 Terribles team, Turn 2 Terribles podcast, Jeremy Zarfos Photography, my girlfriend and my daughter. They support me doing this, and I'm happy to bring home a championship and a win for them.
Absolutely, man. Looking for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV as well. Congratulations, and man, I know you're ready. You're ready to go take a little break now, get some rest, and I know you'll be back ready to go next season at it once again.
I'm ready to go now.
There you go, man. Well, congratulations. Go enjoy it, man, and we will see you later on.
Thank you.
Hey, William, you got a copy?
Hey, Tony. I'm here.
Man, boy, I tell you, man, just all throughout the season, the consistency kept growing and growing and growing. You got into those playoffs, and man, and you literally did everything you had to do. I mean, you brought the heat, man, and he was able to, Ken was able to withstand it just enough to get that championship. But man, you were really bringing the heat, man, and boy, I tell you, that was a great challenge. I know you know that you've gotten to this point, and you probably can't wait for next season to start again either.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for next season. I can't wait, but at the same time, I can wait. This is the longest season we've done.
Wow.
It feels like anyway, and
yeah,
we have done the same size season before, but it just feels longer. I didn't quite get the result I wanted, which is, to win it all, but
right.
I'm very happy with how it went regardless. And Ken's a heck of a driver. He's so fast. I didn't think I was going to be able to keep up with him, but I saw him start slowing up a little bit at the end of that last run. And I know he said it was tiring watching his mirror, but it was, I was wearing myself out. My heart was racing and just trying to catch him because he's fast. It ain't easy. So
I was wondering
I'm ready for a nap.
yeah. I was wondering if you were trying to save your tires to like maybe less than 10 to go or something, and did not burn them up or anything. And were the tires holding out pretty good tonight?
Yeah, the tires were holding up a lot better than I was thinking they would. I was doing some of the officials, and I felt like they were just falling apart.
Man.
But I hear it was a lot nicer. Not sure what the reason for that is. I think it might have been a little cooler today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. It was some pretty decent wear tonight.
Yeah, I think the air temperature was like 71 degrees. I don't know what it is in the officials or not, but I believe that's what it was, at least at the start of the race anyway. But so
Right.
obviously that helps the tires there. So I don't know. Yeah, so I never did see Carson Pittman. So, but that's we'll know I'm sure he'll be back as well. But anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out just first and foremost to Jimmy Barr, Ken Baum Jr., and Carson Pittman. Getting in the Final Four was no easy feat. And I hate to see what happened to Jimmy there, where he didn't really have a fighting chance after what happened to him earlier in the race. But
yeah.
To see the top three guys in terms of the standings in the championship, the top three guys were all championship contenders. That whole last, I don't know, it felt like quarter of the race.
Mm-hmm.
That it wasn't easy. I feel like the right guys were there, and I want to give those guys a shout out. Just it was really fun racing with them, and I hope to see them all next season.
Absolutely. And then I had said that, you guys were saying why you got to this point. You were demonstrating how you got to the championship and why you got to the championship 4, and you guys put on a great show tonight. And I mean, the track itself bit a couple of folks, and I don't know, something weird going on in that dog leg. I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but caught some folks
I
out
think it's
here.
some setups, man. I tested
Uh-huh.
a few, and certain ones I feel like just hit the ground a lot harder, and sometimes there was no rhyme or reason, but you hit it the wrong way on a certain setup, and it just wants to go sideways. I've tried a few, and one of them did that.
10-4, man. Well, and that's another thing, you guys also, you have that burden on you as well. You have to, figure it out, or have your team working with you to, get those cars set up and get them in that window where you're happy with it. And this is the result. But, man, congratulations again. I'm going to let you go relax, man. The season's over, and well-deserved rest now for you and the rest of the guys, and great season overall. And so we will see you guys next season, and well, who knows, maybe you'll be at the top.
Well, real quick before we go, I just want to give one last shout out. I meant to give another shout out to my teammates, TSUR and Nick Cannon, Lucas Nilges, Matt Self, Michael Fitz, Michael Zuber.
And
I hope I didn't miss anybody, but all of those guys.
Absolutely,
I wouldn't
man.
want to race with anybody else.
Absolutely, man. I know you guys will be back challenging for wins and team wins. And Carl, he was out there too.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave him out. I almost forgot him. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And but man, congratulations again, and we'll see you guys next season.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now. Okay, folks. Wow, that is going to do it here, and I'm gonna go catch my breath. Let me go get some oxygen here. That was an awesome way to finish the season here, and I mean, absolutely awesome. And let's go ahead and bring up the final results here for the race. Let's bring the race up here. There we go. Ken Baum Jr., your race winner, your championship winner. William Brown in second position. Third, Carson Pittman. 3 of your championship 4 finishing on the podium. Kind of like you might almost expect, Lucas Nilges, 4th position. Dylan Hastings, a nice strong 5th spot. Bill Hales finishing 6th. Good run for him. Robbie Bice, 7th. Colin McCarthy, 8th. 9th, Brody Green. And Michael Zuber rounds out the top 10. And of course, look down the order and see where your favorite driver ended up the race there. And I tell you, it's been such an awesome season. And man, I tell you, we're just glad we're able to bring it to you, and can't wait to be back next season, season 3. So for all of us here at Race Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.